What's up, everybody? Hashtag for the Acre Addicts. I'm your host, Steven, joined by my co-host, Henry. Good morning, everybody.
Morning. Morning.
So, last night, as we all know, about 5:30, I believe, 5:30, we were able to celebrate absolute
Domination
of Kansas. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. Kind of okay with Kansas getting that little bit of a touchdown, those 2 TDs at the end, because it was their senior day, so you got to give them a little something to go out with. But it's nice to give them a goose egg.
Yeah, it's nice seeing the defense play like that consecutively.
It's really all season.
That's
not. Yeah.
What that defense has done the last couple games. My gosh.
Yeah. If we can,
and what Bijan did yesterday. My goodness.
If our offense could have stayed consistent like that all season, our defensive
would be undefeated.
We'd be undefeated. Our defense has already just stood up every game. We've had, 1 or 2 games, I believe the defense slagged off a little, but they either started off good and slagged off because our offense wasn't doing nothing, or they started off bad and then picked it up in the second half. But regardless, our defense has not played a full game of bad football. Our offense has.
Unfortunately.
A couple of them just not showing up. Defense is just sitting there like, you want us to play offense too? And as we saw last night, that can sometimes be the case.
Man, Janae Barron almost had that pick 6. So close. So close.
That's the ones that were underrated coming into the season was Barron for sure. Janae Barron has just proven himself to be a real Longhorn for sure.
Yep.
And
I'm loving what I see.
I would like to send a message out there for everybody watching. I think you would more than agree with me on this one. For all y'all giving Worthy hell, you need to keep your damn mouth shut. Because we're going to lose them if you don't keep your damn mouth shut.
Yeah, we need that boy. Especially come next year.
He can do whatever he wants to do. I don't care. Leave him alone. Just keep the name out your mouth. Unless it's positive. But
facts.
Moving on. I think the quarterback play still wasn't great. It still wasn't what we want. It was enough to win the ball game, but I would just like to see Ewers improve more. And I think that's also why, like we talked earlier this morning, why he stayed in the game when all the rest of the first strings came out, was the fact that coach is like, no, you need to stay your butt in there and get more experience, like flat out.
Yeah.
Ain't no reason.
He does need experience. I mean, he did make a perfect throw to X. Perfect throw. That was terrible.
Yeah. But X is also that sophomore up, I believe. And still
if we could just catch one of those, man, his confidence might build, but we can't catch a break on that. And Sark's offense is designed for that. It's like Texas like, nope, we're just gonna run the ball, coach. That's all we're good at.
It was nice to see our second strings do as good as they did, especially offensively.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, they damn near played just as good as the first strings.
Yeah. Jonathan Brooks did his thing.
DJ Campbell and Cam Williams coming in there and showing out.
Come on.
Man.
Come on.
It was great. Great day to be a Longhorn, I say that. But still got a lot of trouble coming ahead with the Big 12 and the tiny possibility of us being able to squeeze in a spot in there over Oklahoma State, K-State. All the marbles had to fall right now. Oklahoma State lost, so we're in there like swimwear when it comes to them. We just need K-State to get shut out by Kansas.
Yeah, we
And,
need that, and we need to win.
and we need to win against Baylor. If that happens, we in there like swimwear.
Yeah, two things. Kansas State needs to lose. We need to win next week.
I think
So everybody go put your Kansas hats on for next week.
I already got mine on. I got some blue up under here right now. But I think with what's his name, the QB for Kansas,
Jalen Daniels.
Jalen Daniels, that Texas, him being back for the first game in like 6 weeks, him finally being back and having to play Texas really hard, tough, kind of you get the modern point, but it was a warm up. He's ready now. He's ready for K-State. That's a rivalry game. I think Daniels is gonna fucking ball out. I hope I pray he balls out. I want to see at least 250 yards in the air, and I want to see 150 yards on the ground. I want to see him take off on them boys. Show us some early 2000s football. The Michael Vick and Vince Young, James Brown.
Hey, man.
Even the Johnny Manziel, man, just run for your life. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, one game left, man.
But Oklahoma doing Oklahoma State like they did, you might as well call them both the goose egg. But Oklahoma State getting done like that twice, yeah, they out of there.
Especially come next year, because their backup QB hadn't got any reps this year hardly. So they're going to be without that. They're going to be without Sanders, who's been there for 17 years?
17,000 years.
Yeah, he's just like Max Duggan. He's been at TCU and another college for about 12. He's a full-grown man with kids, a wife.
Got a mortgage.
Got a lake house and shit. Like, come on, man. What's happening? How are y'all so old?
That's great.
Yeah. A lot of experience, though, is going to be gone from other teams besides ours come next season.
Yeah, I think, I think next year's is critical for Sharp. No matter how this year ends, even with the Big 12 championship appearance or a possible win, I still think next year is going to be real critical for Sharp, because I think that if it's not continuing to go uphill and you have a little bit of a backfall year like Herman did, you're out of there. I think it has to be progress year by year. And as long as it's not taking any steps back, your job's not in any jeopardy. But with the way Lincoln Riley flipped USC like in 10 months,
Sonny Dykes at TCU. The Joey McGuire at Texas Tech. Beat us.
There's another one.
Dave Aranda did it at Baylor.
Brian Kelly at LSU.
Come on.
They look real bad.
And none of those guys had a Bijan Robinson. None of them.
None of them had a Quinn Ewers. None of them had an X. None of them had Gary Patterson in the background.
I'm saying hopefully next year, it'll be the third, going into the third year for Sark. Hopefully they get it a lot better come this offseason and really learn what the heck he's trying to do and how to get on the same page. Like, get y'all's timing right. Are y'all even practicing deep balls in practice? Like, do y'all even practice that, or do y'all just go to the game and try it?
Let's try this out.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Y'all are going against some decent to great corners that we have at Texas. And you know what I'm saying? Like, practice has to be harder than the games for our receivers, because they're going against Ryan Watts, DJ, Terrence Brooks, Crawford, Jade. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should be. And is it the receivers or is it the coach?
I don't know on that one.
Because last year, X was amazing.
I want to believe in Brandon Marion.
Me too. But I mean, this year, if he was to get a grade right now, I think it'd be a failing grade. Even come next week, even if Quinn throws for 400 or 500 yards, I think as far as the season goes, he'd get a failing grade. Any other coaches you think get a failing grade?
No.
Not even Sark?
O-line. Oh, Shark, yes. No, Shark would be like a C+.
Okay, okay.
O-line, at least
O-line, yeah.
A plus in the
Yeah.
A's.
Yeah.
Running back room is B plus to A minus because I thought it was going to be a little bit more than, I thought Bijan was going to be Heisman front runner. Roschon was going to have like 700-800 yards, and it's not quite that. It's pretty damn good, but not quite that. Quarterback room is like a C plus at best. Some maybe even just a flat C.
Yeah. Hudson played good enough to win, but sometimes.
They lose against Tech.
Yeah, but defense, I think all those guys pass 100%.
Ken's got A plus.
The two low grades I'd agree would be the Milwee and Sark and Brendan. Because the tight end room is amazing.
I forgot to bring up to you last night, but Jameson came in when the second strings came in.
Yeah, he said he had a concussion.
Yeah,
got a concussion during practice. Yeah. I mean, but did we miss him?
Jay Barron.
That's what I'm saying. Terry Joseph, Blake Gideon, they're doing their job. 100%. Jaron Thompson, I don't think, has missed a tackle like he did last year all season. No. I think instead he's hurting people this year. He's making people think twice about running across the middle.
Yeah,
like we're honestly, after the last two games, getting to that level of where people may start fearing us. Like Baylor might be shaking right now after what they've seen the last 2 weeks out of our defense. I mean, come on, man.
The nation has to be worried and scheming up top priority against our defense when we play.
I would be personally fearing having to go against Coburn, Sweat, Collins, Broughton, Ojimo.
But what's hurting our offense, though, is the fact that the only room we have real experience in is the running back. The line's young. Receivers are
young
and inexperienced, other than Worthy. Quarterbacks,
young.
Got a baby in there. A baby with a mullet. You got Card, who's getting that degree, and he's bouncing at the end of the season. No matter what Cheddar Bob said, he's gone. The man is not staying.
We'll see.
Oh, he's still on the Cheddar Bob wagon, too?
We'll see.
Are gone. If that man has any brain in him, he will run to a team that will start him. And Texas ain't. I mean, Texas's scheme isn't for him. You saw when he was in for Texas. I don't care what nobody says. Talking about put a card in over Ewers. Okay, we have our whole playbook with Ewers. We do not have our whole playbook with Card. We witnessed it.
And all Card needs is a couple of design runs. That's it.
He's conservative as hell when Card's in there.
Yeah, because once you actually design a run for Card, they have to spy him from that point on, which they lose a man in the backfield. Come on, man. That's just smart. He likes to run. Let him.
So you're going for Card being in there?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. As bad as I've seen Quinn play, I absolutely wouldn't have minded it.
I guess you don't remember week 3, 4, 5, and I think you need to go rewatch the fucking games, and you come back and tell me, oh man, we're doing great. What?
Nah, I would have liked to see it because even if it's just from the standpoint of let Quinn know that he's not untouchable. Let him know that, hey, dude, if you're gonna play like this, I'm gonna have to bench you in front of the world.
We should have did that 3 weeks ago.
That's what I'm saying. That's the bus I've been riding. You're absolutely right.
For a little bit, let them realize car gonna take it, and then put them back in like they did.
Yeah, I'm on that bandwagon for sure.
But as for letting cards start over yours, man, you're drinking toilet water.
Oh, let him start? No, I never said that. No.
Oh, that's what you.
No,
like
I never said he start.
He didn't take over the team.
No, absolutely not. Yeah. He's not a starter, but he's a good backup. I'd have brought him in for some motivation for sure. And like I said, just let him run. If you don't want to trust him throwing the ball, RPO that sucker and let him run. He's fast and he likes to do it.
He did run in the Bama game, but then he got hurt, and then he was still running but limping.
Yeah, he absolutely gave his heart out for that run, like 100%.
That was the slowest first down I've ever seen converted.
Man alive. I don't know. I've seen Tom Brady run a couple times. Tom Brady's slow now.
Tom Brady like this in those little chairs.
or Peyton Manning. I've seen him run too. Yeah.
He's got one of those long torsos and shorter legs.
Yeah. Oh, Matt Ryan took off running and looked goofy as hell last week. Man, I just thinking why he was running like if that's Sam right now, that's a TD.
That's a TD.
That's a TD. Ain't no defensive back gonna tackle him one-on-one. He's gonna lower his shoulder and Goolsby that sucker.
Embarrassed.
Golly.
And how many years he done been in the league now? This is the second year. Yeah, he's leaned out, but I guarantee he's still strong as an ox.
You damn right he is. You damn right. He got legs like tree trunks.
Pappy Cafe, that's a damn horse.
Remember that ref that patted him on the ass about 12 times at the same time?
He gripped his crack.
Yeah, man. Like,
like what in the fuck?
On camera too, boy. Golly. I guarantee we can find that meme right now if we look.
Sam literally looked at him like, I'm only not hitting you right now so I don't get fined.
Right.
Like dead ass, but yeah. Yeah, but we're finna get up off here. We thank all y'all for watching. Any last thoughts or comments you want to throw out there, Gap, everybody?
Good luck to the team for next week against Baylor. And shout out to Jalen Ford, Janae Barron, Bijan, Jonathan Brooks, Cam Williams. Y'all did your thing, boy.
On and on.
You did your thing, boy. Shit, 400 yards rushing. You can't not smile over that shit. 400 plus yards rushing.
I want to throw out there too. Let's go Kansas.
Let's go Kansas next week.
And if y'all don't win, we don't win. The Baylor game means nothing if y'all don't win. We need y'all to win. Please win.
Man, all you gotta do is win, no matter what. Let's go. Yeah. We out, fellas.